Специальные голос чтение.
I'm eager to get to Hogwarts.
That was quite something. It was. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me all the time.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks. Before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other fifth years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly, to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
Hang on! Yeah! The key! Give me your hand!
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent! That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, up there. We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself! Reparo! Almost there!
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment. Oh. Where are we here? Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Блин, не понял. Чё? Да чё за хуйня? Найс баги. А.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Revelio. A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor. Revelio.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Look out!
Protego!
Accio! Defendo! Levioso! Deposo! Deposo! Exposo! Levioso!
Protego!
Levioso! Exposo! Descendo! Protego! Confringo! Descendo! Deposo! Levioso! Stay close!
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. To align these statues with their reflections. Seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. There you go. Stupid one. Stupid one. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Да, максимум лута.
Revelio.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that The instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have...
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Давай, устроим ёбку.
I know a way out.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to. Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough! Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
Ты мерзкий
If
хуй.
you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Сюда шляпа.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
A desire to learn? I do enjoy a good puzzle, and I believe I have a ready mind.
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
Хитрый хуй, коварный уёбок. Преданный, блядь, пес и безбашенный. Да, я крыса.
And you've a ready mind, quick to learn.
Или нет? Я хочу завладеть всем лутом.
I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. You belong in Slytherin!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough it's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Еще раз повтори, блядь, я что-то не расслышал. Мерзкий хуй.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir.
Веди меня в
As I was
Блатхату.
saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my
Weasley.
distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Бабушка Рона Уизли, что
It's
ли?
quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Стремление.
Very well.
Ты до ног.
Aspiration.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Да, надо сонную ебать, чтобы спать хорошо. Надеюсь, тут выращивают. Магический какой-то ставчик.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Так, Вуд.
Revelio.
Есть Вуд. Сюда яблоко. Сундуки нельзя крысить, да?
Revelio. I suppose some introductions are in order.
Sometimes I wish someone would transfigure me into a squirrel.
Must be
Then I
But
wouldn't
Hogwarts
have to
is-
worry about
starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Wonder where they're from. They're lucky they didn't end up in
Who are you?
Can I help you?
Starting new school this late.
Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
Indeed. And how did you escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What did you read?
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Nice to meet you.
It was nice meeting you, Sebastian. I'll let you get back to your book.
Nice meeting you too. Good luck today.
Transfiguration is far too difficult for me.
Revelio.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Checkmate.
Told you. You should have listened to me. I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
ЧСВ, блядь, пизда.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Авточес катаешь?
Are you a keen wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible. I can only imagine. Well, it's good to have you in Slytherin. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Подмышку, бля.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Погоди. Сундук, ёпта.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Revelio.
Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Это чё, бля?
Lumos. Revelio.
Нет, суета.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Опа, ебать.
Revelio.
Блять. Лох, ёпта, какой-то. Ясно все. XP. Награды, давай сюда награду, бля. Так, как открыть руководство? Ух, ебать. Билд. Пока у меня есть только Люмос, бля. Или чё это? Да.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Так. Награду-то, блядь, дай. А, не, нельзя, бля. Рано. Опа, нахуй. Кожаные перчатки. За предзаказ. Нет, это дефолтная. Ой, ебать, блатной пацан. Авторитет, блядь. Ой, блядь. Хуета. Блядь, что за панталоны, пиздас? Башка лучше. Метла. Маунт, ёпта. 200 хп. Нормально.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Так, мапа. Че по мапе? Fast travel, блядь, нихуя. Не fast travel. Серые это неизученные области, зеленые это значит ты там уже был. Точки интереса. Выберите постройку библиотеки, чтобы продолжить. Центральный зал. Fast travel.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Так, здесь, наверное...
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Hogsmeade.
What will I learn in Charms class?
I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a...
Скипать можно.
What will I learn in Charms?
Exactly what you might expect. I think you will...
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
You should be able to find all... You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Нормальная тема.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did...
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the...
Так, не просто искали вещи.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
Скрытность. Прокачана.
Speak of the devil. Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid...
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose...
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And invaluable...
Yes, Professor.
And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for the...
Да, Hogsmeade. Поехали, Hogsmeade.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would... Did I hear you
masterfully evade Professor Weasley's...
Да, я ничего не сдал. Да,
I
сэр,
did
я
my
её
best,
наебал.
but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time, and she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that...
Understood, Professor.
Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and... Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle... Why don't I show you the clever enchantment we... Unfold it and have a look.
Мапу. Основные задания. Мейн-квесты, ясно. Желтым цветом мейн-квесты. Хай-левел есть квесты, которые еще нельзя взять. Давай. Я выбрал уже, нет? О, правой кнопкой.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Чё это за говно?
Revelio.
Почему я не могу это юзать? Опа, что-то звенит. Опа. Страница.
Something, Professor Sharp.
Статуя Лысого. Ой, блядь, Стивова. Изобрел какую-то ебучую мазь. Угу. Во, плюс экспа, ебать, за эту хуйню. Я так прокачиваюсь. Я себе казуальная прокачка. И теперь я могу забрать награду. Зал лут, ёпта. Скин, ёпта. Так, что за скин? Бля, шарф. Шарф хуета. Что за скин мне дали-то, ёп? Коллекция, наверное, тут, да? Нет. Блять, что тут как-то сложно все. Что-то дали, а что дали, блядь? Хуй пойми. Инвентарь пустой. Коллекции, наверное, да? Нет. Угу. Типа, все, что я нашел. Так, что я получил? Внешний вид снаряжения. Вот, очки, ебать, очки. Или что? Могу изменить внешний вид очков? Да. Ебать. Да, это жестко. Серые очки. Блин. Нормально. Четко. Заебись.
Hello.
Revelio.
Опа. Ебать. Сундуки. Так, а как мне, блядь, попасть куда? Не понял. Ага, нельзя. Казуальненько. Упасть нельзя.
Revelio.
Что-то тут звенело. Бля, что-то здесь звенит совсем рядом. Как будто что-то я тут не взял.
I enjoy having lunch down by the lake.
Revelio.
Похуй, блин.
I wonder how we'd get into Blacksmith's.
О, тут, наверное. Нет.
What are you up to now?
Кто тут звенит?
Revelio.
Так, окей. Так, ФПС тут проседает. Немножко. Как будто подфризы были.
Lumos.
Опа. Загадочка. Потом разберемся.
Revelio.
Oh, sorry. What the fuck? Понятно.
Professor Ronan tells
Блять, как первокурсник нахуй в аптеке.
Some of
Не
us don't
знаешь, блять, куда
necessarily
идти,
want to
блять.
think about the lesson.
Куда, чего, блять, куда попал?
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie.
Hello, блядь.
So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? It seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Easy. Погоди. Да чё за хуйня? Ебать. На тоненького.
Akio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Блять, надо на дачу его.
So why don't we have our newest students start us off?
Будет дача, надо ты вызывать по-любому.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres. Excellent control. Stay focused. Now, think of this like gobstop. Splendid!
Он сказал гоп-стоп. Мне не послышалось. Отпускаем.
That's it!
Изи, блядь. Не падай.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition.
Давай.
Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Clear.
Виша.
Давай, падай. Ух ты, сука, блядь. Подкрутка, блядь. Давай сюда.
Акио.
Алло, блядь! Ты чё?
Here we go.
F нахуй.
There we go.
Excellent control there.
Let us see this.
Давай, парашу его. Блядь. Пизда. Блядь, надо скинуть этот красный. Ну-ка.
Акио!
Нахуй пошел. Это засчиталось? Да, ебать. На ничью вывез, ёбаный рот. Нахуй.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Давай, давай, еще раз.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Давай, давай, в помойку. Изи, блядь. Куда он, блядь, катится дальше? Сука, он хуй веду. Ща разъебу. Пора.
Акио!
Из.
I will get you back for that.
Нет, тебе пизда.
Watch this.
Домой, бля, ебать.
That is how it's done.
Я уже чувствую игру.
Splendid!
Let us see this.
Только мою не столкни, бля. Изи, бля.
There we go.
Так, ну все. Я вин. Можно не трогать даже.
Акио!
Так, чуть-чуть. И я выиграл. Изи, блядь.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Dismissed.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm fine.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year.
Bugandu?
My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Ясно. Пиздуй в Африку назад.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me.
Бля, слишком много диалогов.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses
Ебать,
one.
без палочки охуели. Где уважение, блядь, традициям?
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive, Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Драматик, ёпта. Да, блядь, с палочкой ты элегантный.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts.
Палочку в глаз можно тыкнуть.
I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you.
В упоре.
Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Вилкой в глаз.
Of course, you can use
Или без
Accio
палочки. Раз.
if you're so inclined.
Well,
A word,
you'd
if
be
you
using
would.
it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't
You
work
wanted
on
to
him.
speak with me, Professor.
I did.
Well, an outdoor competition.
What charm is there in... You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as...
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a... Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum.
Да-да. У меня своя программа. Своя тактика, блядь. Опа, левак. Прокачал, давай сюда. А. Нельзя ничего качать. Ладно, просто левак. Плюс 15 очков здоровья. Макс ХП.
Revelio.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
А ой, ебать, дедов уважай, блядь. Без ума, блядь, он. Ты, блядь, зеленый, блядь, без ума.
Hello
Чел на
there.
опыте
You're
надо.
the new student, aren't you?
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves.
Oh.
It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, fight! It's a bold
они
attack.
дают
Was the
тоже
Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves, you'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a
Блядь, не
boot,
хочу
and he
думать
says
пока.
it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention.
Так, как там ПКМ? Первым за доступны побочные задания. Нет, я хочу по мейну. Покажи мне, куда идти. Show me the path.
Revelio.
Ебать аристократы, нахуй. Бать, ФПС.
What in Merlin's name were you doing in the restricted section? What did you could find there? Answers to your exams? Even a trace of dark magic. I'll take you straight out of school.
Revelio.
Опа. Скелет. Скелет еврея. Чего? Ирландский феникс. Пойдет. Прокачка идет. Впитываю. Опа.
Revelio.
Нет. О, здесь тут точно должно быть свиток. Объясните, кто это? Может быть, с жопы? Блин, тут чтиво, чисто лор изучать, это пиздец. Можно так залипнуть. Let's go.
Stupefy!
Is that all you've got?
Bombard!
Бомбарда, ёпта.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull.
Череп не разъебали.
It was a token from the great
Ладно, этот
poacher
пацан
raid
бы
of
фиданул, но череп бы
1878.
сломался.
No doubt you've heard of it.
Нихуя не думают, блядь.
Now, you may be asking yourself how an
Hogwarts,
old woman
блядь.
like me single-handedly
Казённое
took out the
имущество.
largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Real knowledge.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Смол. Блядь. Не люблю эту хуйню. Блядь, забыл нажать. Фу, на тоненького, блядь.
Levioso!
Перышко, ебать, поднять. Я и без магии, блядь, его дуну, она поднимется.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Папка выебывается.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
На.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt. So, good. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
Протега, блядь. Берётка, блядь.
Good form.
I know. This can't be
Протега, блядь.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Ну что, охуел?
How's the view?
Блядь, что надо было нажать?
You're good. Now perceptive. Thank you.
Yeah.
Rather good at this, aren't you? Protego.
Протега, блядь. Берётка, блядь.
I do enjoy lively duel.
На, блядь, помойку, блядь.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Блядь, я хилку случайно выпил, пиздос. Они по обучению мне заставили хилку выпить или, блядь, подсказка просто заруинила.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as...
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Нормально, нормально. Этот урок мне нравится, давать
All
пизды.
right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Бля, да, 2 хилки осталось. Там подсказка мне предложила выпить G. Я подумал, это типа доджит скилл или еще что-то. И случайно кодку выпил. Было 3, теперь 2. Ключевые ресурсы, блядь, потратил на какого-то лоха. Эх. Минус хилка. Sebastian, let's go.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Блять, а я вообще знаю, первая моя дуэль или нет? Мне как-то это объяснили истории. Потому что я какой-то там, блять, скилловый уже чел. Окей, пусть будет первая.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Подпольная, нахуй. Бойцовская, блядь. Давай. Подозрительно. Не, я же не... Не moral fuck.
Exclusive and unsanctioned.
Nice.
Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then.
Yes.
Whether it's
I love
joining
to
a
break the
secret
rules.
dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Первый сидит. Френдли, блядь. Нападут нахуй на Хогвартс. Dark Wizards. И этот Френдли, блядь, будет
How nice to see you, my young friend.
по подвалам, блядь.
Revelio.
I could wander the greenhouses for hours.
Да.
Avoid the venomous tentacular
Опа, чё
and
пьёшь?
devil's stare.
Дай сюда. Страшно, блядь. Так, что я могу подтянуть к себе? Так, where to? Smoke. Ладно, last quest. И пойти чилить можно. Да, Фэпос немножко страдает. Возможно, это из-за стрима. Все-таки игра, видимо, ресурсы компьютера использует неплохо так.
If you put a foot wrong,
Revelio.
There's a rather foul odor. Oh dear.
Братан, ты чё? Нормально все? АФКшит.
The unfairness of being hung here.
Lumos.
Warrants looking into.
Ебать. Кентавр в лесу. Хуя себе. Нужно бабочки найти, чтобы ставить в эти картины, я так понял.
Revelio.
Я так и знал, что это дадут инфу. Портрет Иисуса, ёпта. Так, Илюса. Волшебник. Патронус. Патронусом затащил. Так, Опа, тут тоже, наверное, свиточек, смотрите.
Revelio.
Опа, она. Ебать мне работает. Соображение. Верно. 5 из 8. Блять, качается, пиздец. Можно на одних, блять, на одном исследовании прокачиваться. Уже, блять, по 80 экспы. За инфу дают.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
С фильма Челик, микрочел.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
There you are, yeah. There I am. I'm here.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Rowe. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travel.
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training? That's correct, Professor.
Regardless, you must continue. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help
Professor Ronan did
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you out. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast.
Ой, блядь, дохуя, ну ладно.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before.
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts. I shall explain more about them.
Понял.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular...
Можно крафтить потки, можно покупать потки. Также
There's
есть
an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
Понял, все, мне нужно вон
I'm eager to
найти.
get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a club. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Давай девочку возьмем.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Хваленое пивко. Так. У меня же есть палочка. Или это версия, блядь, какая-то у меня? Это не моя палочка, блядь. Let's go.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Опа, по Дееву, наверное, тоже свиток будет, да?
Revelio.
Нет. Думал, какое-то особенное Деево.
Ah, there you are.
Здесь точно. А, я уже брал. Professor?
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one.
As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the... A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me.
Reparo.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn repair?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand. Such experience is invaluable.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Так. А, ебать, так это был не мейн-квест, блядь. Погоди. Это был, я взял какой-то доп-квест, что ли, или чё? Ага, чтобы в Хогсмит нужно научиться у профессора. Ясно. Чтобы продвинуться по сюжету, нужно выполнить сначала это задание. Но это
This is the right area. Got it.
Поймал. Плюс 80 XP. То есть дают за ловлю страниц 80 XP и за изучение каких-то интересных мест 80 XP.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Так вот.
Potions is dull and charms
Revelio.
Nothing's as clever as playing with fire.
Есть еще интересные места.
Don't get too cocky simply because you have...
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Блядь, это...
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Сочувствую.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles.
Gobstones.
Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone.
Gobstones. Опа, опа.
Brilliant.
О. Ревелио.
Revelio.
Блядь, я думал, что-то интересное. О. А чё он? Странный сундук. О, по-любому здесь свиток.
Revelio.
Блять, нет свитка. Ебать. Люмус.
Lumos.
А, это я уже видел. О, свиток.
Revelio.
Да, блять. Обнаружена точка с летучим пламенем. Опа, это что? Вон оно, ебать. Вон оно. Я нашел. Как ее взять? Как взять бабочку?
Levioso! Lumos!
Люмус, ёпта, сюда. И где там картина была? Че, плюс 80 опять? Люмус. Плюс 80 сюда, блядь. Или можно не файтиться, прокачаться. В всяких темках. Понятно, понятно.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Блять, что за гобстоунс хоть один найти? Как выглядит гобстоунсы, блять? Китти, не видел гобстоунс?
Revelio!
Похуй. О.
Levioso!
Опа, в смысле? Левиоса можно нажимать на эти хуйни, чтобы получить плюс 80. 4-й левел.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way. Let us give the old mending charm. Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation.
Yes, sir.
I'm ready.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Два пробела. Понял. F. Пробел. Пробел, да. Ну. Ебать. Чуть не догнал. И пара, бля. Ебать, уже столько спылов. Чини,
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the island by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Блять, где гобстоунс? Где он все пиздит? О! Это гобстоун. Левиоса?
Leviosa!
Нет, подожди.
Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones.
Понял.
I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Вот что он пиздел про гобстоунса. Одна здесь была, один из камней. Ладно. Let's go. За палочки. Так, свиток здесь по-любому, да?
Revelio.
Да. Фонтан, ёпта. На фонтан не отправиться бы, блядь. На первом же серьезном квесте. Угу. О, использовать. Ебать, русалочки.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
А ты что скажешь?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Я уже научился сам.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Have you gained any insights about the paintings?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough.
Да ты-то понятно, ебанутая. Сейчас, блядь, батя
Do
разберется.
come and find me if you
Lumos.
stumble across the
Ничего, ты не
That
можешь
spot
найти это
must be a
место.
clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Лестница, статуя. Там какой-то щит. Лестница, столб, статуя. Так вон, ёпта. Лестница, столб. Не, погоди. А, снизу вид. Вон, ёпта. Бля, погоди. Лестница, столб, статуя. Ну, я понял. Люмос. What the fuck, секретка? Ебать. Ебать. Шмот, ёпта. Ноль дефа, а здесь 6 дефа, ебать. Свитер, бля. Плюс 6 в защите. Найс, найс. Так. Место, где там это?
Revelio.
Эй, пара? А, блядь, замок. Нужно отмычки, блядь, искать. Так, я не понял, еще раз. Лестница. Столб, статуя. Во, лестница. Столб, статуя.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
Ревелио и все.
Revelio.
Нет, не... А, о, ебать. Как я там юзал? Двоечка, да?
Levioso.
Нет. А, Люмус, ёпта.
Lumos.
Туда Люмус.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Изи. Люмус.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Нова, я разгадал тайну картины. Где она? Похвастаться. Она что-то стояла, бля. Блядь. Ладно, хуй с ней. А, вот она.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
Ебать, потому что я, блядь, дохуя умный.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
Easy, блядь.
The moth!
Ну-ка, плюс 180, нихуя, почти 5-й левак. Ладно, потом. Вот все, last quest. Блять, затягивает, конечно, эта темка. Я думал, блять, уже офать. Затягивает пиздец.
Revelio.
Че, нет свитка здесь? Так. О, свиток будет по-любому. Блять, инфу о вазе дай. Чё за ваза, блять? Нахуй.
Levioso. Reparo. Accio. Revelio.
В общем, если есть такой звоночек, значит какая-то инфа. Ясно, инфа по кошку. Wooden Kitty. Statue. Угу. 5-й левел, ебать. Я чувствую силу и мощь. Как она переполняет мое магическое тело.
Hello, looking for me?
Yeah, looking for you.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Catch.
Not at
Ловил
all.
ее.
Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
Let's go.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
Play это самое. Play. Открытый мир. Я здесь как в заточении. Нужно выбраться. Посмотреть континент. Или где я там нахожусь. Свобода, ебать. Open World. Двигать карту не могу, да? Ага. Во, ебать.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes.
Revelio.
I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a better be in the village.
Хоть раз, блядь, налили.
The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
Рассказывают про пиво сливочное, блядь. Хоть сразу туда нужно было с этого
I cannot
начинать.
tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
Да почему я не могу ее обогнать?
Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Небо, графон.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Такой себе, если честно.
I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I
Хотя,
did not grow up around snow.
просто погода хуевая, наверное. Хотя, не, нормальное небо. Ебать.
Oh, wait, over here.
Даже реалистичное.
I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at.
Да, вот.
But if you stew them, you can also
О,
use them in
ведьмак
potion
пошел
making.
собирать, блядь, травки всякие. Все?
Revelio.
Я собрал урожай. Он. А почему я не могу обогнать ее? Это дискриминирует меня, блядь.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest.
Блядь, я хочу
Hippogriffs.
обогнать ее.
I wonder if something startled them.
Ебать, грифоны?
I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Блядь, я не могу ее обогнать по скрипту, пиздец. Я хочу ее обогнать, но я не могу.
That's the Forbidden Forest
Я
on the
чувствую
left.
себя
It's off limits to students,
ограниченным в возможностях.
as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring.
Я хочу первым бежать.
Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
Бля. Мне надо проверить. Бля, белка, соя. Бля. Не понял. Где белка, блядь? Опа, это чё? Да прыгай, не ссы. Все, open world, пошла нахуй, я тут сам разберусь. Угу. Давай, да, фармим. Ебать. Ясно. Игра меня ограничивает. Вы хотите сбежать с поля боя, блядь, как в экшене, нахуй. В экшенах некоторых. Что будет, когда таймер пройдет? Вы проиграли, напишут, да?
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? Hmm. She knows more about me than I had thought. While I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
Опа, вода, вода. Бля, неплохая вода. Гои? Нет, просто кореша, я надеюсь. Я думал, тут гои, блядь, повесточка пошла.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
Блядь, я хочу на озеро, блядь.
What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland.
О,
But it is
обгоняю.
beautiful here too.
О, сука,
And getting out of the
нет.
castle and
Подкрутка,
exploring
блядь.
helps me to adjust quite a bit.
Подкрученная
Hogwarts has
пизда.
become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
О, на микарте там что-то показано. Какой-то медведь. Да, блядь. Блядь. Пушинка, блядь. Пушишка, блядь. Шишка, ёпта. Нет, это надо проверить. Здесь сейф. Здесь нет сейва. Подожди, графон, настройки его. Сохранить игру. Ебать, это мой первый сейф. А если бы у меня крашнулась игра? Ебать, у меня бы жопа сгорела, нахуй. Здесь надо вручную сейвиться, ебать. Жестко, жестко. Так. Ушишка. Бля. Они съебу дали? Или чё? А если поймаю? Акио. Ладно. Я не хотел вас обижать. Вдруг потом плохая концовка. А нет, автосейвы, ебать, были. Понятно, понятно. Были автосейвы, значит, все в порядке. Чего? Ручное сохранение я делал возле этих тварей. Не понял, бля. Бля, здесь сейвы еще по скрипту, что ли? Ебать, прогресс потерялся, мне опять бежать.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
Блядь, не хочу заново бежать. Потом продолжу. Not bad, not bad. Но FPS, конечно, немножко подпроседает. Возможно, это из-за стрима. Либо графин нужно поставить на средний. Как у нее изначально автоматически игра настроилась на среднее. Наверное, так будет более оптимально. Тем более на стрим.
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective.
Окей, окей. Норм темка подзалипать. Можно будет покатать. Next time.